Origin Gens. This is daily dose of daily vaccine because everybody loves vaccine. Yeah, this is daily vaccine and dose of internet. Does he post daily? Like, what is his anxiety level? That's what I'm asking, right? Because he's one of the biggest YouTuber that is, and his job is to find daily videos. Like, okay, how you do that at this level, right? Before he would have been fine, like, okay, you get this, but now everybody expect a lot of things from him, and he has to find videos every day. I highly doubt he's posting every day. How you find every day? That's insane. Maybe one or twice a week. But yeah, his videos are awesome. Usually light-hearted. Sometime not, but he just makes it lighthearted. Puts a note there saying nobody was hurt, which I don't believe. Let's voice one.
Everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. These people went to a very dumb, fancy restaurant that is famous for pouring a chocolate dessert on your hands. I had no idea that Sting.
I've been to many fancy restaurant, which deserves to be fancy, not because we do some shit and we're just gonna ask you for 1,000,000 tons of money, and we'll just shame you if you don't have it. Like, you're too poor, get out of here. That's a scam. That's not a restaurant. I have too many rich friends. We go to like many like rich places, but not shit like this. I still don't get it. Like, why this is like one of those like peer pressure restaurants where people just like find the money just to go there, just to put on Instagram saying, look, see how we reach here. No, you're telling people how dumb you are. What the fuck was that? First of all, sanitary. This is not good, right? You're gonna get sick somehow, right? How is restaurant not getting like sued left and right? What is even that? Like pour chocolate and like liquor, like that's $1,000, sir, if you're lucky.
Stingrays could bark like this.
They are freaking loud.
It's called
this time,
Screaming
man.
for Life.
Oh! Oh my god! What
Slow down.
This person was getting an Uber ride when phone.
What a moron. Like, I don't want to be judgmental, but damn, man, whenever somebody drives something, negligence is not okay. People's lives are at stake. Slow the fuck down if you can't see. And your windshield was completely dirty. Don't you have wipers? Can't you clean them? What happened? Like, shit like this. Some shit's gonna happen in the future if this person doesn't change how it thinks. Right? This is insane. Oh, I can't see. I'm gonna accelerate. I'm gonna keep going. Brake, man. Brake and go outside, put hazards on. What are you doing? Shit like this happens to me a lot. Like sometimes the sun is just in the face, I slow down if I can't see it. Pull aside. Check the environment. You don't want to just keep going. You don't know. What if a kid runs in the street and you just I don't even want to say it here. You're gonna live with that your whole life?
Foam started coming out of all the vents in the car.
Somebody fucked up.
I had no idea that they had these kinds of trains in airports.
What? Come on.
This is what airline pilots will see if they fly near a thunderstorm.
It's the top part.
is it supposed to sound like that?
I just found out that Formula 1 engineers do stretches before races. It was this.
It makes sense. Formula One, like, it's one of the most intense things you can do on the planet. Probably, like, astronauts do the same thing. The level of G's you experience if you don't stretch and make sure blood flow is everywhere, yeah, you might pass out. You don't want to do that shit.
His first time playing Monopoly.
¿Me pagas? ¡Dame, papi!
Entrega las propiedades aquí. Entrega aquí.
needs to learn.
She didn't want her chickens to get attacked by hawks, so she made these for them.
And she wants to let them free roam, but she's scared of the birds getting them. So that's how she lets them out. Hi, Mama.
You've seen helicopter parents and level of shit they make their children wear, a million tons of gear just to walk out of the home, like maybe do some type of skating here and there. Oh no, my kid cannot get hurt. I have to be helicopter. This is that version for chickens now. We are alienating other species now. That's what we're doing.
These ants were spotted stealing this cat's food and scaling it up a wall.
Qual foi, mano? As formigas roubando sua ração aí. Olha. É nada. Meu Deus.
For some reason, this person's sunglasses block out the menu in this restaurant.
Alright. Yeah, the screen's anti-blue filter might be on, which filters out a lot of blues, maybe. So eye strain is not a thing. And these glasses might have made just to block those rays, so that just is enough to block out the screen. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know science behind this.
Dan is serious about pitching.
This lion in China was born with really tiny legs.
Isn't that normal? Isn't the lioness? I think that's a female lion. And like probably haven't grown completely yet. Isn't this normal? I don't know. I mean, it could be a lensing effect, to be brutally honest. The face looks bigger than the leg.
He wanted to jump on this giant inflatable chair. So I guess some sharks like to get belly rubs. These people in Greece got married, but look at how the groom made an entrance.
$99 balloons. What if malfunction happens? It just flies away. You know how fucked up that is.
This guy combined a synth and a piano into one instrument.
He needs to learn, I guess. What the fuck they know?
So I paid a little extra for
Yeah, that's a classic. Like, what do they know? I know better.
a mountain view room.
They didn't say it's gonna be real.
Let me see it.
Yeah, with the hat.
Oh, it makes sense. But then take the hat off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the hat was over there.
Turn around though. Let me see it from no. Take the hat off though. You gotta take
fire.
the. Okay.
That's fire.
Wait a minute, but what if you don't wear the hat for whatever time? Won't that look weird? Like you don't have hair anywhere on top, but it's like weird patch in the back. Side it kind of makes sense, but like in the I don't know.
Okay, wir sehen schon mal den Laser. Okay. Okay, wow. Aha. Ja, oha. Alter, wie geil schaut das aus?
It's just projecting.
Schaut euch das mal an. Alter.
So this guy's absolutely fragging it, and me and Cooper reckon this is a undercover.
Cop.
Look at him, look at him. He's done. Go on, line him up.
These people found this fish that was frozen in time.
You know, there was a time when Top Gear said, like, I mean, I'm living in India. I never understood that because I live in India. Good luck with that shit. Laws doesn't apply on the road. If you come to India and think I'm gonna drive here, don't do that shit. Doesn't matter how good. If you're an F1 racer, don't drive here. You don't know shit. Yeah, so I'd never understood that really. Like when Top Gear and like Clarkson, everybody was saying, "Oh, by the way, this car is this fast, this car is that fast," but then none of that matters really. And I'm like, "What you talking about?" This basically, right? Like you can't really speed anywhere. It's the speed limit you have to touch everywhere on the planet. You have to keep at the speed limit. There's a lot of highways on India is getting at that level with cameras and things. That you need to drive at a speed limit, which people don't understand here, which is a big issue. There's going to be a lot of tickets that people are going to receive one day because there are cameras everywhere and people don't have tendency to like, if there is even a speed limit. I bet if you stop anyone in, like India and ask them, what is the speed limit of this road? None of them will give you an answer. So, like there's a speed limit, like, okay, 50 miles per hour. Doesn't matter how fast your car is. If you go 50, 152, there you go, you're going to get nabbed like that. And like, yeah, there are undercover cops everywhere. Isn't that fishtail moving?
Working on a movie set has to be such an unserious job. He managed to stop this.
Come on, man. Everybody achieves that very differently. Some of them literally film while moving. Some of them uses like LED screens or something, depending on your production. Whereas some of them are like this shit. I don't know. Some of them are like, Steven Seagal just put a little green screen in the back and just go ape shit with the green screen. There you go. I guess it depends on what kind of production it is. I guess you get paid all right to do that. I don't know. You're part of the special effect team. I'm pretty sure your wages are higher than everywhere else. Like if you work at McDonald's or something, that's not going to be the same thing.
This car that started rolling away.
How? How the fuck that... What? How did that kid stop the van? I guess you can't really see the slope, like it's a weird lensing effect. But still, man, it's, like... Yeah, it's going forward, which means there is some momentum. How did that kid stop it? Only thing I can think of is just slight enough slope for it to move forward. Or maybe you don't need that much force to stop it. Otherwise, that kid needs to be like... That kid is probably really strong, like, okay... I guess there are people, genetically people like that.
I had no idea that potatoes could do this.
Yeah, it can blow, yeah.
Oh, hey Louis, what's that? That's a pizza for the boys.
Pizza for the boys.
This tow truck took away this police car that was parked illegally.
This man literally just told the police car.
All right.
They were parked in the wrong place.
Miami.
No, they do not discriminate. Miami Beach.
So,
I think they actually do discriminate because usually people like don't fuck with other departments usually. So I'm guessing there must be some level of beef there. I don't know. But I don't know, legality point, like, okay, I get it, right? I've seen certain clips of like people stopping, cops speeding, which I understand laws applies to everyone. But if you're on duty, doesn't that apply a bit differently? Like that car, okay, it was in like no parking zone. But if the guy is on duty, that's not really a car, like a civilian or commercial car. That's a patrol vehicle. What if there's a crime and dispatch asks him to go there? Now he can't because there's no car there and somebody gets killed. Isn't that big of an issue than, oh, by the way, we was parked illegally? This is like, going on a war zone. A soldier is there literally shooting at people and reprimanding him because he was smoking. Like, this is not the time. Maybe later. Right now, it's an accident. So when you're on duty, can you do that is what I'm saying. Because you'd say like, oh, but that guy wasn't doing anything. Yeah, but any second he could get a call like, oh, there is a problem here, run. And they have to go there in a matter of minutes or seconds. At least in theory. Same thing, like I've seen some speeding car, like people, like cops themselves start speeding cops. They don't have the siren on. You could argue like, yeah, they didn't have the siren on, so they're not. But maybe they didn't want to spook somebody and they're actually at doing something or at call. If you stop them and if some crime happens, isn't that bigger issue than just like, oh, they were speeding? If a cop is on the duty and on the call, like, I don't know, like you shouldn't like mess with them. Obviously, this is not the case in all these cases. They're just abusing their power. But like even that one chance that they might need to be somewhere where somebody's life is at the stake, that concept, isn't that big enough? I don't know. You know, like I'm not really like pro cops or something. Like, don't get it wrong. Like I don't know anybody who's cop or something like that. I'm not biased towards that. If anything, I've never had pleasant experience yet with the cops. But still, like, these cops are cops. They're on duty. There's a reason why it's called on duty. Like, should you really mess with that? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
New hairstylist. He's out working on my hair right now.
What does it say?
I'm a giant.
Imagine.
What does it say?
I'm a giant. What does it mean? I'm a giant.
If it's one word, what does it mean?
Oh, let's imagine.
These trash collectors.
Yeah, men are literal people because usually that's what life demands of men, right? You see this a lot of times. If you're like working in some job or something, you've been tuned into be a literal. So if you see word like that, I am a giant, you're not gonna see the whole word. You're not gonna use your imagination to think, oh, it's a proper word. That's how men gets tuned, right? You know, this reminds me of all that. Like, this is a really good, like, you know, psychological question in a way that a lot of time people see like, oh, men are really like, you know, like linear. Oh, man doesn't have imagination. Man does, yeah, because that's what world demands of men, and they can't be that if they want to do their job. Usually, jobs are literal like that. If somebody's a fireman, somebody's like a construction worker, somebody's like a plumber or something, right? They have to be literal in their thinking because that's how technical things work. You can't really sit back, ponder, and use your imagination. So, like, you know, like I've seen this many times pop up, like, why are men, you know, like, doesn't use their imagination, like, doesn't understand sometimes complex things, or why are they so linear? This is why. Usually, they don't have the choice.
Didn't want to get this garbage bag. Have you ever seen a seahorse riding a seahorse?
Is that a seahorse?
Imagine having to explain that this is why you were late to work.
Three, two, one, pay. Cha-ching. Boom.
They're actually tattooed them.
That is the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon.
That's great for giving somebody the finger. Like, will you just give me a finger? No, I gave you this. Oh, all right. That's very good de-escalation. All right, well, there you go. Daily dose of internet. It was decent. I like these videos, right? Yeah. If you want me to do more videos like this, comment down, because yeah, this is definitely like fun video. That's why this channel is famous. Like, you could watch many shit or political shit that pisses you off, or you can watch this, that type of thing. All right, I'll see you next time.